The Future of Unions in America. A Filthy Hands Society Presentation 1. Introduction. For generations, unions have shaped the American workforce, securing better wages, benefits, and protections for workers. But as industries evolve, technology advances, and corruption takes its toll, unions are at a crossroads. Will they adapt and reclaim their role as champions of the working class, or will they become obsolete relics of the past? The Filthy Hand Society is committed to advocating for a stronger, reformed labor movement, one that puts workers first and adapts to the changing economic landscape. 2. The decline of traditional jobs. Union membership has steadily declined for decades, but the reasons extend beyond corruption and mismanagement. The world of work has changed. Manufacturing jobs have disappeared, outsourced to cheaper labor markets overseas. Automation has eliminated entire categories of work, replacing human workers with machines. Artificial intelligence is now threatening even professional and creative industries, making once secure jobs vulnerable. The gig economy and independent contracting have created a workforce without security, benefits, or collective bargaining rights. If unions are to have a future, they must evolve and fight for new generations of workers in ways they have never done before. 3. Technology and the future of work. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and automation are revolutionizing the workplace. Factories are increasingly staffed by machines instead of human workers. AI-driven logistics and customer service jobs are replacing human employees. Even skilled professions like law, medicine, and journalism are being impacted. The question is, where do workers fit in? Unions must shift their focus toward ensuring that technology benefits workers rather than replacing them. Fighting for retraining programs to help displaced workers transition into new fields. Pushing for protections against job loss due to automation. Ensuring fair wages in industries where technology increases productivity but reduces human labor. If unions fail to address these changes, they will become irrelevant. 4. The rise of worker advocacy groups. As traditional unions weaken, alternative models of worker representation have begun to emerge. Organizations like the Filthy Hand Society are stepping in where unions have failed. Unlike stagnant, compromised unions, worker advocacy groups operate independently of employers and union bureaucracy, expose corruption and collusion in traditional labor organizations, provide legal and strategic support for whistleblowers and exploited workers, organize workers outside of union structures to demand fair treatment. This is the future of labor advocacy, a movement driven by workers for workers. 5. The path forward. So, where do we go from here? To secure the future of the American workforce, we must 1. Rebuild trust and accountability. Unions must reform, become transparent, and serve workers, not corporate interests. 2. Embrace technology. Labor organizations must fight for worker protections in an AI-driven economy. 3. Expand advocacy. Alternative worker organizations must continue to grow and challenge the status quo. 4. Demand policy change. Workers must push for legislation that guarantees fair wages, benefits, and protections in modern industries. 5. Unite across all workforces. Whether unionized or not, all workers deserve representation and a seat at the table. The Filthy Hand Society is committed to leading this charge. We are not just exposing corruption. We are building the foundation for something greater. A new labor movement. A future where workers are valued. A fight for dignity, fairness, and justice. 6. Call to action. The future of unions in America is unwritten. It will be shaped by those who take action. We invite every worker, every advocate, every citizen who believes in fair treatment and strong labor representation to join the movement. Speak out. Demand better. Support real worker advocacy groups. The fight for the future starts today. Together, we can and will build a better tomorrow.